Greetings everyone. Howdy. Welcome. I am Vormithrax. This is Cataclysm Dark Days Ahead, and we shall now play. Let's just start right now. Alright. Torso encumbrance. So much torso encumbrance. Let's drive. Invalid map terrain ID. We are going to go... I'm gonna go north first. Let's go check out the dairy farm real quick. We'll see what these look like. Maybe these. And then we can always come back down south and hit the rest of this network. That's the plan. Alright, look at that. Real gameplay starts at... Hey there, gas mask cartridge that I think fell. I got an error about the gas mask cartridge being in some invalid location. My gas mask no longer has charges listed. Really? That pupating zombie teleported his way in. You need a compatible magazine to reload the gas mask. Uh-oh. What have they done? Stop doing that. Hey, gas mask. Trying to see where it says what you charge it with. Compatible magazines, none. Form factors, none. Uh-oh. If I died of smoke or gas inhalation in this this period of time when apparently gas masks are broken, I'll be pretty unhappy. Huh. Well, alright, let's get away from the danger point first. Zombie cows. So many zombies. Alright, let's just hang out here for a moment. Gas mask cartridges. Small, medium, M, medium, small. Huh. Small size gas mask filter, medium size. That doesn't say anything. Alright, give me one of those and one of those. Drop that one over there for the moment. Wear that one. Reload that one. Alright, so apparently there's been some kind of change. We'll get rid of that. I don't know if... Yeah, let's get rid of both of the old ones. Alright. And active. Okay. What's the difference between reload and part reload? I have no idea. Where are we seeing the difference? I haven't noticed. Reload item. Part reload. I don't know. Not sure why there's a distinction there. I don't think I've ever picked one over the other for any particular reason. That's right. We still do not have a torch or nuts and bolts. Alright, so we got to source some nuts and bolts, and we're still looking for an acetylene torch. Get moving again. Airport. Yep, airport. Control tower will give us a pretty good view around. We might as well not even go anywhere else. We'll just pop into the airport. Oh yeah, another thing I wanted to mention. We're gonna engage cheat mode. Player, edit player, me, edit skills. So we're currently at Bash 2, Pierce 2? Yeah, Bash 2, Pierce 2. Almost all of our melee skills are, yeah, 2 something. And Dodge is currently broken. Dodge will not train currently. So I'm going to artificially enhance Dodge to keep pretty much even with my Bash and Pierce, whatever I'm using generally as my combat skill, till I get this fixed. But right now, it's brokety broke. So, cheat mode engaged. Okay, we got doggy dogs. Let's see. We do have our bow. I don't have my bow with me. You are not there. Where is Mr. Bow? There. Northeast, huh? Yeah, I do have a bruised flesh raptor rotten back there. Oh. And I am carrying some of the arrows. Now that is an armored doggy. The Z9. I don't know if we'll be able to penetrate that armor. Ha! Man, he got to me quick. And yet again, the dog grabs on and does not let go. And now we're going to get our right leg tore up again. I cannot predict the distance I need on these bows without using a quiver. Go, Tonfa? No, we got to go combat knife. Which one are we using? Silat? All right. How have the crits been working out? Well, we're a little... It's hard to say for sure. I mean, we are getting crits, but with the bow, I don't have a quiver yet, so that's severely hampering my ability because I have to reload an arrow out of a backpack every time, which is really, really slow. So we need a quiver to really get a feel for how the bow is going to do. That's not affecting our crit rate, but it's affecting how many shots I can take and things like that, so the balance is way off. In melee, we're hampered by dodge not working properly and hasn't worked for, I don't think it's worked the entire run so far. Meaning you can't train dodge, it's just rust down and down and down and down. I forget the exact problem with it, but dodge is kind of broke currently, and we're still really getting wrecked by the new grab system and the damage we're taking incoming. So we need to get some better protection, figure how that gets, how we could get that done with materials and skills we have. So it's a combination of a lot of things. So put the bow away. We'll go back to Silat combat knife. We'll bring him up to this bush. I love it when they get to step diagonal, which is their worst direction because they have to pay the most points. He got to step diagonal and got a grab off simultaneously in the same round. That is some bull crap. I still don't think I trust the dodge system. But I don't know exactly the mechanics, how it's working, and how many points that guy has. But for him to make that move from here, diagonal to there, and execute a grab in the same round, I don't know. For a single base zombie, that seems a little fishy. Oh yeah, the grab system's been completely reworked. We had a few weeks there where it was way busted and people were getting wrecked. Now it's quote-unquote fixed, and I'm not sure how much more work they're going to do on it, or fiddling, or if they're evaluating, or what. And I don't have enough. This is the first run I've done with the new grab system, because the last challenge we were, you know, by the time that all was really going down, we were in the middle of a Cataclysm run, and I had magic shields and all sorts of stuff that was really throwing things off. So there is a critical for 28. You ground the tough zombie with a low blow for 28 and hit it in the leg critical. Now, low blow is coming off of Silat. Dance, hamstring, precision. Is it a low blow, actually? Is it coming off of this? Maybe they call them different things. Is he listing as downed? He is downed and bad bleed, so he's been downed, so it must be coming off of Silat. Wonder what they call the low blow. Will down enemies, so hamstring. Maybe it's the hamstring strike. Yeah, I think it's got to be the hamstring. There's another crit. Puncture for 28. And quick strike. And down he goes. Another grounding. So, I mean, that was that series right there. Critical, critical, critical. I'm all for it. That's what we're trying to do. I should be able to kill all those. In a similar fashion, we will keep using the vehicle, the murder wagon, to our advantage. So if you're not familiar with the mechanics of what's going on here, is in the interface right here, it shows the movement cost to move on to a piece of terrain I'm pointing at. So vehicles have a 400 move cost for these frame sections. So I'm luring them into the murder van. As soon as they step into one of these spaces, they have to spend 400 movement points. These guys have only got like 90, 95. maybe 100 between the various low-level zombies. So that means they have to spend the next several turns paying off that debt before they're allowed to make another action. So they step in, and I am ready, waiting for them. I don't have that payment because I've already paid the cost to move on to the space I'm in. Plus, I'm using a very fast weapon in the combat knife. Combat knife itself is very quick, with it only requiring 82 moves per attack, and I've got about 100 on average, so that's 1 attack per round. But it also has a rapid strike technique that will fire off fairly often, which makes it only a 50% move cost. That brings that cost down to 41. When you get the rapid strike, it reduces the damage a bit, but you're still netting an overall bonus. So you're getting multiple strikes per round for multiple rounds while they pay off their debt. So I just get to go stab crazy while they step into the space. Plus, I'm using the combat knife in combination with my martial art, the Silat martial art. Jack Silat. So we get all of these special techniques that will fire off on occasion when the conditions are met. So we did a hamstring attack just a little bit earlier, which downed our opponent. We'll down enemies for 2 turns, so then they have to spend time getting back up again, you know, just all sorts of stuff. So for against low-level enemies like this with no armor, this is a murderous opportunity to kill. 1 standard quick strike, so that was the half-cost strike. I missed the second strike. We got another quick strike. We got a critical for 41, which also downed him. Another low blow strike. Another quick strike. So he didn't get a single action the entire time. So he stepped up, and then we went stab, 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 and he died. That's what we're trying to arrange. Lots of stabbing. Uh-oh. Now we got a problem. So I thought I would have this guy dead before this guy got here. He actually got the grab because he's still paying off the debt. I should have a round or so before this guy gets an action. But I need to finish this guy. Oh, come on. Multiple miss. I'm going to step back again in run mode. Reset the positions. So now he'll have to step forward. And... Poof, that's like 5, 6, and he's not down yet. Oh, but we stunned him multiple times. Hey, our melee has gone up to 3. No crits yet, though. And then another quick strike. So that was, look at that. Quick strike, quick strike, quick strike, quick strike. Oh, that's 5 quick strikes in a row on that guy. 5 quick strikes in a row. Okay. And this is why I constantly have to, not have to, but explain to newer players that when you're examining weapons to figure out what to use, don't just look at these numbers. Bigger is not necessarily better. Just because a weapon has a higher damage value, that is like 1/10 of the story in regards to how to choose a proper weapon for a particular fight. The combat knife, it has actually lessened in value recently, but it's still probably one of the top 10 weapons in the game. And you can get it from day one pretty easily. So just be aware, and I'm not going to go into all of the reasons that it's so awesome, but just understand the basics that this line here is not the only thing you need to look at. The speed of the weapon is very important. These numbers try to boil down some of the effects. So if you look here, we've got damage per second. So at best, which means against an unarmored target and all that, it's 19 damage per second. Then we also have an important consideration, damage per stamina. Which can sometimes be even more important than damage per second. Because big heavy weapons, for example, you might exhaust yourself just swinging it 3 or 4 times because it burns so much stamina to use every single swing. Plus, you got to look at the techniques. Plus, you got to look at the damage type against what kind of enemy you're fighting. There's just so many factors. But don't just say, ooh, bigger number, I use that. Because you'll get yourself wrecked quite often if you don't understand a few other things about the combat system. So for example, the fire axe, big numbers. Look at those big numbers. 18 and 37. Looks good, but you got to understand how the combat system works and how the damage system works, and that each of these damage values are handled separately by whatever armor the enemy's wearing. That means you're splitting your damage type And they're basically getting to double dip their armor. Their armor is going to resist bash and reduce this, and it's also going to reduce cut as a separate armor value and reduce this. So if you had 55 total damage in one category, you would do more actual hit point damage than if you have it split like this, because their armor is getting applied to both sides of this equation. So things like that. A lot of people don't know how that works and don't understand why split damage is not really a great thing. It can be helpful, and there are reasons why you might want it, but generally I'll take a single high value damage type over split damage type. But look at that, much higher base moves per attack with a fire axe, so you're paying for that damage with a much slower attack speed. And what is it, 21.12 against best, but again, misleading. So the combat knife is pretty close to the damage per second outlay of the fire axe, but the stamina usage is way lower. I can stab with a combat knife 100 times versus maybe 20 times, or I didn't look at the actual math, but I can stab with this way more than I can with the other one. So the actual damage output, considering stamina used, is way better. So, you know, it's complicated. It's a deep game. Alright, let's smush these guys up. I don't think there's anything on them that I care about. I'm not going to worry about that. Let's go ahead and move the murder van back a little further. Pupating crawler right there. Are you going to turn into flyers? Because I don't like it when you do that. God damn it. I thought I was already close enough. Oh, man. That annoys me so much. It's so annoying. Let's go with the Glock, the Mossberg. What should we use? Let's try the Glock. I need to see if the Glock will have enough damage. God, I hate these guys. Alright. We're just gonna manual aim, pulse aim till he gets close enough. Well, that's not what I wanted, damn it. Oh my god. Game. Now we're gonna get tagged again. Yep. Should have gone with a rifle. Now he's gonna move away. Where'd the other one go? There were two of them out here. Alright, let's stop the bleed. I don't know where the guy went. Well, hi, you. You're not supposed to be right there in that spot. What's my speed? 100. Alright, I actually want to get into the tower, which I think that's the tower. Let's just ignore the regular zombies. We're a little bit faster than them, so we can ignore. Climbing the tower is all I want to do, so we can get a look around. Well, what the hell? I thought is that all I get? Do I not have my binoculars with me? Where the hell are my binoculars? Where are my binoculars? Did I not get binoculars yet? I thought I had binoculars. Oh, crap. Alright, never mind. Another light industry. And a FEMA camp. Alright. Ooh, thought he got into the side of the vehicle there. Hello, helicopter. Migo Scouts! Damn it. They're everywhere. I was gonna hop into the helicopter real quick. I wanted to see what's in all these spaces Oh, it is a medevac. Ooh, we definitely want to look in here, but I got to make sure I don't get those Migo scouts coming my way. Please stay out of my area, Migo scouts. Could be good stuff. 15 items in the first aid kit. There we go. RX-11 stimulant delivery. And a map. And an IFAC. That's more like it. That's what I was hoping for out of the medevac chopper, the RX-11. So fairly, oh no med for it though. We're 0 out of 5 on the stimulant module. That sucks. This is like a combat drug, combat enhancement drug. Powerful chemical stimulants. Unfortunately, we got no stimulants. We got the delivery system, but there was no stimulants. Opinions on the grab mechanics? It's definitely more dangerous. You got to be very careful because at low levels, it feels like the old system. So regular zombie grabs a hold of you. Doesn't feel all that much different, with the exception that they now grab you in specific body locations, and you gotta be careful of the consequences of some of that. But multi-grabs and or higher strength or specialty grabs, those things can wreck you pretty quick. So you got to be really careful about strong enemies getting a grab on you, or specialists like grapplers and wrestlers and things like that, because the grab strength will be so high you may not be able to break out of it, and you've got to kill that thing really damn quick. So making sure you have emergency oh shit weapons, and being willing to take a beating for a few rounds while you draw that weapon. Hopefully you can get it out fast, like a pistol. Sometimes you got to wait and get the big shotgun out, and you might get hit half a dozen times while you're struggling to get that out of a backpack, but you got to know to make that call early and get rid of that grabber as quick as possible. So I think it is more dangerous. I'm not sure about the balance yet. I haven't experienced nearly enough of it yet. This is the first time while I've been using it during this run. But I do like that grabs are more dangerous now than they used to be. I just wish some of the smaller stuff wasn't quite so grabby. They all just seem to instantly latch on constantly. They don't like beat you with their fists or try to scratch you continuously. They're always trying to grab you. It's really annoying. They're just a grabby bunch. So I wish maybe the frequency of grabs dropped a little bit, but I'm okay with like the severity and stuff. It adds a lot more danger and tension to the combat, especially facing certain enemies. So I'm okay with that end of it. I just wish it wasn't like literally grab, no grab, grab, no grab, no grab, grab, no grab. It just seems like it's constantly happening. And unfortunately, this is a light industry with enemies, so I won't be able to just run in and grab stuff, unfortunately. Plus, the positioning means I can't easily circle around and move all of the zombies out. I was really hoping to get to the tool section, see if we can get I don't know, do I get torches in here very often? I get welding wire and stuff, and jackhammers and other tools. I don't remember if I get torches in here all that often. Torches is what I really need. The polearm thing, a couple of lines above you, it's called a lucerne hammer. Unless you're talking about like the all pike or the halberd. Those are the only polearm looking things that I can think of that people use. Lucerne hammer seems to be everybody's darling, but again, it's a super slow weapon, so use it accordingly. Yeah, it's definitely occupied. That's gonna be a lot of fighting, and we're pretty banged up. I don't think I can afford to try to get into this thing. I would like to get back over to the airport and check in the hangar bays. But I want to do so from the safety of being farther away from those Migos. I think what we'll do is we'll stop here and I'll make a hole in the fence and we'll go take a look. Alright, anything follow me? Nope, nothing followed me. Alright, so knowledge of the game mechanics and always making sure you have a medley of weapons for different circumstances. So combat knife is my go-to for soft targets. The Glock 22, I go for fast targets that are light hit points. So the flyers that pop out and things like that, I'll go for the Glock if I don't have other options. The M4 is a pretty good powerhouse weapon, but all the gun weapons, you got to be very, very cautious and knowledgeable about your environment. And that, yeah, you might kill one thing, but the noise you're going to make is going to draw 10 more things to you. So it could be very much a net loss of circumstances if you use a gun. So just be careful when and where you choose to use one. And then we've got the Tonfa for blunt damage against, for currently, for us at least, armored opponents. Bash blunt damage tends to penetrate better at low skill levels and such. Or we can whip out the Fire Axe for big hits. Just depends on what I'm fighting, what I go for. And it's good to have options. You always want to have options, because some weapons will get you wrecked against enemies that other weapons will easily be able to defeat. So you just always got to anticipate bad things could happen. Let's I'm gonna leave the arrows behind. And we'll just climb the fence. Aluminum welding wire. That's good, but we need a torch. I need a torch to go with. Yeah, a whole bunch of nothing. Avgas. Either zombie tech. You gonna take my knife from me? How about oops, I put it in my gas mask pouch. And nothing again. A couple of motors and a wheel. Let's get this back into the holster. That is it. We got just a little bit of welding wire, so I got no particular reason to kill this tech. We'll just scoot around him. Oh, now the hunter shows up. I sat there and waited for that hunter for a long time, and now he's deciding to make an appearance. Okay, I think I might just try to scoot out around this and see if we can get up to this one from this side, and then we'll roll up and then back down again. That way I can try to stay away from those Migo scouts. Giant stag beetle. Ah, so many bushes. Why you have to put so many bushes in here? I'm gonna hit at least one. Yep, one. Not that many guys out here that have seen me yet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All the goodies on this side are right in here. In these lockers. Nah, there's gonna be more. And there's a necromancer. Necromancer will keep raising them if I don't kill the necromancer first, which makes combat complicated. Oh, you. Okay. Worst of all possible situations. Now I gotta go right on back through, and I just populated my escape route with a bunch of zombies. Let's take the sidewalk route, or the road route here. Oh, wait. Can I see far enough? Cordless impact wrench, masonry saw, another impact wrench. I can't see, I don't know if those were empty or if shadows are preventing me from seeing it. Alright, hopefully we can sneak out past the Migo scouts without getting shot in the face. Oh, whoa, they were way closer than I thought. I totally lost track of them. Yeah, he fired his weapon. I'm not sure if he hit the vehicle or what. Alright, we've got a guaranteed road route up to those other POIs. Let's just take it instead of taking risks. Or we'll just stop somewhere and I'll heal up. That's probably the smarter thing to do. I keep getting myself in more and more trouble. And I'm starting to get a little tiny bit low on med supplies with all this healing we're having to do. Still keeping my eye out for a storage battery we can get installed. I do need a storage battery. Acid ants, that's not good. Not good. We're moving up towards the anthill. So they're going to get more and more dense, and these guys can wreck me. And they can hop into the vehicle because of the holes in the vehicle. And it's loud, which they don't like. There's the anthill. Another soldier roadblock. So these got nerfed. I had commented on Friday's stream about how these were too easy. Too many enemies and too much free stuff. So they got a pass. They got less of the enemies, and I think they might have lessened the loot slightly. But it was just a super easy, massive pinata of weapons, ammo, armor for damn near zero danger. So, yay. We already got what we needed from the soldiers. We've got the unlock for the proficiency for their armor. So I don't need to deal with them. MP5. I can't quite see the whole site currently, but... We got, wow, we got woodland whites fighting ants, fighting wasps. A rough territory. There's so many critters in the area, it's slowing my system down a bit. That's an armored car and a solar vehicle, but there's acid ants nearby. Is that a radio tower above me? Yeah, batteries are trashed, so I don't care. And the only thing this will have... I much prefer the Humvee to the armored car. Because the armored car, hilariously, doesn't really have armor. I mean, steel plating. But the Humvee has mill plating. So... I always prefer the Humvee over the armored car. That's not the only reason. There are a few other reasons, but it does have the M249. It might have ammo in that, and we might be able to stop and go swipe some ammo. Depends on how angry these ants get. Come on, telescope. No, don't charge over here because of the stupid motor. Damn it! Why did you get so upset so far away, stupid ant? I don't want to deal with even one of you guys. You just need to park somewhere with nothing coming directly at the vehicle. I don't want anything to show up while I'm gone. So we'll turn the engine off. We should be fine after that. Alright, first let's go see if we can get a telescope from the radio tower. Can't believe I still don't have a telescope or binoculars. There it is! Yes! Alright, so That's what we're looking for. What a difference that makes. Alright, I don't care about a mine, I don't care about a horse farm, I don't care about an orchard. I don't care about any of this stuff. Well, I care about that. But that's now on the other side of that river. We're not terrible far from it. And it's a straight shot over. I might run up and grab that before we come back south. Campground could be a luxury RV, but I'd have to go right back past the acid anthill, and I'd rather avoid that. I think we will go up north. We'll go up north. We'll try to grab, hopefully, arrows and whatever fun stuff in the hunting lodge. Don't much care if there's fungal up here. Then on our way back, we'll come out this direction and go south. Avoid the ants, assuming we come back this way. Activate survivors map. And might as well do both. Alright, is it clear enough for me to get down to that armored car? I think we should be fine. Unload. Oh, 100 rounds in the other one, too. That's right, there's 2. Unload. So we just picked up, oh, there's only 17 in the first one I unloaded, but another 117 rounds for our rifle. No gas, no tanks for gas. The gas tanks are hold, so not like we could drive it. Tanks aren't super hard to replace if you got all the right gear. Engine's in good shape. Alternator's okay. I mean, it's pretty close to being a decent initial drive, but, you know, I don't like it compared to the Humvee. Oh, we'd see a super soldier coming from a long way off. You're okay if you're on foot. It's just the vehicle noise. They don't like noise. They trigger on noise and come rushing. So don't shoot guns, don't drive loud vehicles, and you're fine. I mean, watch how... I hope I don't die, but watch how close I have to get before... That's when he just starts to say, hey, something's over there. So he's now kind of curious. But I'd have to get even closer in order for him to actively come after me. Probably half again as close. So they're not super dangerous to do what I'm doing right now, as long as they're spread out a fair amount. You can walk around them pretty easily. But when it goes wrong, it goes horrifyingly wrong really, really fast. So, and you will melt in a puddle of acid. So just be cautious. But realize it's mostly the noise that is the problem around the ants. Hey there, spiders. Here they come, again, triggered by the noise of the engine. Now the whole nest is coming after me. Alright, Bristol. Road rollers. One of these days. One of these days, I'll put road rollers on the front of my vehicle again. I haven't done it in a really long time. They're stupendously heavy, but they're the most durable thing in the game that you can use as rams. So, but you really gotta have some oomph to push those things. They're so ridiculously heavy. Alrighty, up to another radio tower. God damn it. I just broke something again. I can't have nice things. I can't have nice things because I constantly break them. I'm looking somewhere else while trying to drive. Have some lemon lime soda. And some grape. Alright, do I need any of the parts? Where you at, Tonfa? Let's grab some parts. Did they change this? They changed this. Damn it, somebody's been watching my damn videos again. They've vastly reduced the number of plastic. Or is it these that are the big ones? Oh, these are the ones. Never mind, never mind. It's okay. Nobody's been watching my videos. There's been no stream sniping. These are just really, really good for wire, for plastic chunks. So I usually try to grab a few on my way through. My long rope falls to the ground. What the hell? Excuse me? You just decided to toss it out? That's funny. Guess I should have dropped some stuff, but... It decided to put a pipe inside my long rope, or attached to my long rope, and then it was too big after that to fit in my backpack, apparently, so it just threw it on the ground while I was looting other things. I hate that kind of stuff. That's the way you lose things and not realize it, and then think the game's broke and yell about it. Let's strip all the ammo out of these belts. Get rid of the belt linkages. I don't mind it putting things inside things. I mean, fine. There are ways to mitigate some of that stuff and all that. And yeah, it's annoying sometimes to have to take stuff out of small boxes and all that. But it's when they do it and then drop the item without, you know, more obviously notifying the player that they have done such a thing. That's what annoys me. It's the random dropping with no notification. There's also been a balance pass on the vehicles on the road in regards to all of those toolboxes and first aid kits that I mentioned. I commented on that on Friday also. That we were seeing a stupendous amount of first aid kits and toolboxes. So, no first aid kit this time. Toolbox has a couple of screwdriver set and a socket wrench set, so don't really care. How about this one? So you should see less. Survival kit, toolbox, again, no first aid this time. I don't need any of that stuff. Or that stuff. Fire axe. My door opener. Which one did we get? We got the sex dungeon. Oh well. Guess we can grab some thread. Yeah, we'll grab all that. Ooh, we got the all. Cool. It's actually useful. Oof, I should have just done the fast one instead of the slow one. It's going to take me a couple hours. Oh, it's going to take me like 3 hours. Yeah, I definitely should have done this the fast way. Or at the very least, halted up to the workbench and gotten a small bonus there. Okay. Out of here. And we also just burned a couple hours worth of headlamp battery life. Hey there, Glue Scap. How you doing, buddy? What you got there? Is that a wooden crossbow? Nope, that's a Marlin 39A. With 80 rounds of 22 LR. Kevlar vest, backpack. You're pretty well rocking. Got any books I care about? Things to do with milk. How exciting. Wow, pretty empty. Uh-oh. 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 The ultimate combat encounter, the goose. It's after me. Oh, man, I hate getting messed up by geese. I hate them so much. Punk, you pecked me. Look at this. Oh, man. Goddamn geese. Alright, we're hoping for arrows. So far, we're not getting any arrows. Wood axe, food, another long rope. Wow. Do I really not care about much of this? What happened to all the arrows? Now it's just a whole bunch of food. Maybe I'll have to stop visiting. They're not really holding much I care about anymore. We do have it on reduced item spawns, but come on. Alright, we're full and turgid. I need to slap a whole lot of band-aids on. Before I do that. Give me the IFAK. Give me... Give me... Can I carry all of these? Yes, I can. Turn off the headlamp. Alright, ditch all of these. And then open all of them. Ignore. Alright, I just want the bandages, the gauze, and the antiseptic. You can keep all the rest of that crap. Save me a ton of space. Alright, we'll ditch the gauze and all of that antiseptic. Didn't leave myself enough. I guess I did. Okay, we are bandaged and disinfected. I only disinfected 4? I missed one. There we go. 1536. We need to sit tight. I'm not sure I want to do it right here next to the multiple dairy farms ahead, which I don't care about. Let's move. I don't want to do it right next to the water where all these critters are kind of floating around. Scatter, critters, vamos. What do we got? What do we got? Electronic circuit theory, huh? I forget what we were trying to do. I need to get a hay bale. I need to practice archery with a hay bale set up. None of this is improved. Lots of new stuff, but we need lots of materials for them. Bashing. I can't use my tonfa. All the other things like it, but not the tonfa, huh? Expandable baton, PR24 baton, but not the tonfa. What are we at? Melee 3. I haven't done much on armed. That started at 3, I think, and it's just rusted back a bit. We haven't done our tonfa much, so we're still at 2 there. Not much cutting weapon. I think what we did get was off of using the fire axe. It's all about the piercing with the knife. Fab 4, tailoring 3, practical, 5, theoretical. All right, let's just practice mechanics, or read mechanics. I just need to pass the time. We'll read until it's dark. We'll sleep. Hopefully, we get enough healing that we can keep moving. Good enough. Normal weight feels great. Yeah, I gotta keep smashing down the calories. Alright, everything is still very good. We'll let that ride while we sleep. Let us exercise.